My name is Madison Coben, and for my final project, I am redesigning the current first shinty stick. So, what is shinty? Shinty is a traditional Scottish sport played with a curved wooden stick called a cammon. Two teams compete to score goals by hitting the ball into the opponent's net. Shinty is similar to ice hockey in that you can use both sides of the stick, however, it is not as physical. The ball can also be played in the air as well as on the ground, making the game fast and dynamic. It has deep roots in the Scottish Highlands and has been played for hundreds of years. What is first shinty? First shinty is a modified version of adult shinty, played by children aged 5 to 12. The children use a lightweight plastic stick and a foam or rubber ball. The game is less physical and focuses on learning the basics. The plastic stick is used in first shinty as it is softer than a wooden stick. This protects the children from injuries and also enables the stick to be used on hard flooring due to the stick being able to bend if it hits the ground. First shinty is mostly played indoors on a smaller area with fewer players on each team than regular shinty. The Camanachd Association, the governing body of shinty, is looking for a redesign of the current stick for beginners who are not yet ready to use a wooden stick, which can obviously injure children and put them off the sport for life. Research. To get first-hand opinions on the current sticks, I talked to Ronald Ross, the National Development Manager for the Camanachd Association. He found that the plastic sticks were weak at the joint between the stick and head. This leads to the sticks cracking and breaking at the joint. Ronald expressed great interest in a stick that was one piece and had no joints. I also spoke to current shinty players who used to play first shinty. They had frustrations over the joint cracking and needing to be taped regularly. This is caused by the flexible head putting pressure on the joint. They also found that the head of the stick bends too much horizontally, affecting the trajectory of the ball. Another issue is the weight. When speaking to the coach of a school club, she mentioned that since the plastic is so light, going from plastic to a wooden stick is a large change. Testing. When trying out one of the first shinty sticks, I found that the stick does not give accurate control when striking the ball. Concepts. There are two concepts I am looking into at the moment. The first is a stick that is one piece. This eliminates the weak point in the stick at the joint. For this design, I have experimented with having a hard inner stick that is able to put up with the stress of hitting the ball and other sticks hitting it. This alone would be dangerous for the children as there would be the same risk as using a wooden stick. Therefore, the hard inner stick would be coated in a layer of silicone or rubber, creating a softer surface across the whole stick, protecting the child if they get hit. The second concept is a two-piece modular stick. This would allow the stick and head to be easily taken apart by both children and adults, letting the head or stick be changed if damaged or the child needs a longer stick. This could lead to a more environmentally friendly stick, as the whole stick is not getting thrown away if damaged, and the stick can grow with the child. Since it will still be made in two pieces, a joint will be needed. I have begun sketching different joints for this design, but more research and prototyping is needed to be done to ensure a strong, stable joint that won't deteriorate. Materials will be an important part of my project. The stick must be lightweight, safe for young children, durable and comfortable to hold. It must also be flexible enough to absorb impact, resist damage, and remain suitable for both indoor and outdoor use. When deciding on the final materials, these factors will have to be considered. The Camanachd Association has asked for a stick made of a plastic, rubber or composite material, but they are open to alternative options if the key requirements can be met. These factors will guide the material choice and ensure the stick is both safe and effective for primary aged players.